Happy Flame Day, everybody. We're going to kick it off like we always do with the Blue Flame theme song, Contagious, by yours truly, Clarita Hatton Jackson, on Blue Flame Moments Radio Show.
Radio show with Clarita Hatton Jackson.
Hey mama, Clarita's on the radio.
Get excited because things are getting ready to work out in your favor. Here's Candy West with Watch God Work It Out.
Oh yeah. No matter what you're going through, there is nothing that God can't do. You just wait and you will see. God can do anything. Yeah, yeah. Say yes, He can. He can. I know He can. Ooh, yes, He can. He can. Oh, no matter what. Yeah. No matter what you're going through.
here on the Blue Flame Moments radio show with Clarita Hatton-Jackson.
Yes, God, that was Candy West with Watch God Work It Out. And it's time for the Indie Spotlight.
Hey, this is D. Reed, aka Detroit Reed from Detroit, Michigan, and I'm excited to share my music with you. You can learn more about me on all social media platforms at Detroit Reed, DTROITREED. Next up is my song, You Are Good. So keep it locked right here on Blue Flame Moments radio show with Clarita Hatton-Jackson.
Surely goodness and mercy is going to follow me all the days of my life, and I'm going to dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Lift your hands and say this with us. So surely goodness, and your mercy, so they are with me, all my days. And Lord, I'm grateful that you preserve me, because I know, thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. And I had fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Come on, just lift your hands with us and say, you've been good. Yeah. Lord, we love you. Hallelujah. He's a wonderful God. Because we know. Say this. Good and upright is the Lord. Your love today as days before. And I would have fainted if I couldn't see the land of the living. I know. Just lift your hands one more time. Say along with us. You've been good. You've been good. Yes, you have. You've been good. Now I know. In spite of my imperfections, so we lift our heads and our hearts to you, because we understand who you are to us, and we magnify your name, and we lift you and we exalt you, and we love you because you've been good to us. You've been good. Ain't nobody like you.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, Micah, and you're listening to Blue Flame Moments with Clarita Hatton-Jackson.
Blue Flame Moments radio show
Your weekly source for inspiration.
with Clarita Hatton-Jackson.
And it's time to release the word of the day. Today's word is remain focused. Romans 8:35 says, who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? Down to 38 it says, for I am persuaded that neither death nor life nor angels nor principalities nor powers nor things present nor things to come nor height nor depth nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of God which is in Christ Jesus. Here it is, people. We are so saturated with the world today. We're focused on social media. We're focused on our brands. We're focused on everything else, but we are not focused on God. But guess what? He's the reason that we have it all. He's the reason that we're doing it all. So if we lose that focus, then guess what? You're profiting all these things, gaining all these things, but where's your soul going to be when it's all over? I'm just asking. You need to make sure you remain focused on the real source, and you can take that word to the bank. My guest today is absolutely a focused, determined man of God who has lived and walked a testimony that I'm telling you is second to none, and I'm absolutely sure that he is remaining focused. Help me welcome the man of God himself, Mr. Micah, the Voice Lee. What up, Micah?
What up? Listen, I feel welcome. When you said that like that, I was looking for the hype man. I was like, yo. I'm always glad to be with you. Always.
Yes, sir. We always have a good time.
Yes, we do.
All right,
And
so
thank you for having me again.
you're always welcome. I know that you have a lot going on, so I'm not going to hold you all day. But I always ask everyone who comes on, and I really think it's unnecessary when it comes to you because I know your story, but I know those that are listening may not know it. So I would love for you to share with those that are listening what it was in your life that made you know that gospel music, the ministry of gospel, was what you were called to.
Absolutely. So, I've always had a gift to sing. I remember as a child, I had a dream many years ago where it was a stadium of thousands and thousands of people, and they were cheering my name. But it seems like I was late for the event, and I could hear them say, Micah, Micah. And the driver of the car was trying to find a direction. Then I saw off in the distance the stadium, but we were trying to figure out how to get through it because there was a forest of dead trees with leaves falling off. And I said, if we can just get through this forest, I know that I would be there. And then I woke up, and the vision was so clear to me because I understood that I was going to have to go through something to get to where I need to be. But it's right there. If I just go through it, it's right there. It's right there. And so I went through some things. I had this major car accident where my SUV hydroplaned and ended up being in the hospital, and the doctor said they were going to amputate my legs. I was in a wheelchair for a whole year. Even though they saved my legs, they said I'd never walk again. But God, he just came through, stepped in, even when I couldn't see a way out. That was the worst time of year for me.
Wow.
That was the worst year of my life, where I felt like it was over. Every dream that I had, every vision that I had, and I knew what God told me. And the vision he showed me, and I said, how could I be that? And I'm like, this God. And after I went through all of that, God one day randomly said, Micah, today's the day. And I felt my legs heat up, and I called it my Shirley Caesar. Like Shirley Caesar says, it's just like fire shot up in my bones.
Yes.
I felt that. I call it my Benny Hinn moment, where my legs heated up in that moment. And I stood up and I took off running. I took off running through the church, just screaming, I can walk, I can walk, I can walk. And it astonished the doctors. And the doctors was like, wow, how could this be? How can this happen? And I asked God, I said, God, why'd you take me through all of that pain and all of that suffering? He says, I could have healed you day one, Micah, but I needed you to know that it was nobody but me who healed you and could take you through. And that thing hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm like, wow, God. And what it also let me know, not only did it let me know he's real, and it also let me know that he keeps his promises. Even through all of that pain, he kept his promise to me.
Ooh, yes,
years later, he kept his promises. So for me, I know truly that he's a promise keeper. But it also let me know that, Micah, if you're going to do anything, life is short. It could be over in a fleeting moment. Music industry lost one of its greats this week. We didn't expect for them to go. We didn't expect for them to transition over. That was unexpected. But he left a mark on this world. And it let me know that, Micah, if you're going to do anything, now is the time. That's why you push. So that's why, truthfully, I'm so laser focused on what I need to do and making moves and stuff to progressing and moving forward, because I know that this life is 1,000 years to God, but a twinkling of an eye. But this life is short.
Yes.
We're only promised, 10?
That's right.
And I said I'm going to make the most of this faith that he's given me. I'm going to make the most of it. So we don't have time to sit down, Clarita, on our dreams, on our visions, on the work, because we have work to do. And time is of the essence.
That's right.
We got to do it.
You got to do it.
What did the old song said? Tomorrow. So we get so stuck on that. I'll get up and I'll do it tomorrow.
No.
Well, what would you do if you knew your death date? And see, I didn't even want to go this far. See how that thing look in? What would you do with yourself if you knew what's your death date? Would you sit down on yourself, or would you get up and try to live? That's right. Why we can't get so stuck in these ruts and these spaces where we don't know what to do. Write a vision, make that thing plain, and make it happen. Start making steps towards your future. Because I just refuse, Clarita, to be 60, 70 years old and looking at people on the Grammys and saying that could have been me.
I know that's right.
That's the worst pain of it all. I refuse to do that if I don't try and do my best. So if it never happens, I'm satisfied with myself because I did everything
you tried.
I was supposed to do.
That's right.
I tried.
Well, if you're just tuning in, you're listening to Blue Flame Moments radio show with your destiny coach and host Clarita Hatton Jackson, and I'm chatting with the one and only, y'all, Micah the Voice Lee. Micah has some chart-topping music right now. If y'all didn't know, he is blazing charts left and right, and we're going to share that music with you. But before we share the music, I want to just make sure, Micah, you've been given a destiny word. So I don't even know if you need to give a destiny word, but I know that people need to know how they can connect with you, how they can find you on social media, and find out more about your music.
Absolutely. So listen, you can follow me on all social media. Follow me on Twitter. It's at Micah Lee Music. That's spelled MICAHLEE Music, all one word. On Instagram, where the magic happens. Listen, my Instagram is lit, folks. So make sure you go there. It's at Micah's Music. That's MICAHS Music. And on Facebook, just find the handsome man with the well-groomed beard and pretty white teeth. Just look up Micah Lee. You'll find me. And be sure, if you want me to come to your churches or events, please hit up my brother. And shout out to him, Brother Carlton McConnell from Round the Clock Entertainment. Email him at roundtheclock.cm@gmail.com. And that's round, RUNDTHECLOCK.cm@gmail.com. And I would love to come and fellowship with you.
All right, you need to hang out with Micah on his lit Instagram and
it's lit, y'all.
enjoy some time, some good personal time with him, man. So we got to play this hit music. I don't know what else to do at this point. So up next is music from my guest. Here it is, "Don't Break" by Micah the Voice Lee. Thanks, Micah.
You've been searching for a testimony from your test. The race is near the end, but you've run out of breath. You're exhausted from your struggles, you've got nothing left. Yeah. Well, I came here to give you some encouragement. Yeah. When you feel like you're about to give up, that's the moment he's about to show up. I never walk again. My heart was so discouraged, thought my life would end. But I waited on the Lord and He renewed my strength. Now I'm standing here today, I'm full of confidence, yeah. When you feel like you're about to give up, that's the moment He's about to show up. God's gonna show up, yeah. When you think you can't go on anymore, if you think you can't go on, just hold on, 'cause He's about to restore. Say don't break before your breakthrough. It don't matter what you're going through, God's gonna come through for you if you just hold on. So don't break before your breakthrough.
after this commercial break.
Welcome to eMediaGC.com. Get your message instantly to thousands via email, cell phones, and social networking sites with Electronic Media Gulf Coast. eMediaGC.com is one of the most powerful marketing tools available to businesses of all types and all sizes. You can achieve outstanding results with eMediaGC.com while investing only a small amount of time and an even smaller amount of money. eMediaGC.com.
Now here's the top pick of the week. It's James Fortune with I Am, featuring
2
Deborah
Peter 1
Carolina.
and 3 tells us that God has given us everything that we need for life and godliness through our knowledge of Him. I have everything.
I have everything I need. I have everything I need. Thank you, Jesus. I have everything I need.
Because the great I am.
The great I am provides for me. The great I am provides for me.
And your strength is made perfect in my weakness.
All my strength when I am weak. You are my strength when I am weak. You are my strength when I am weak. The great I am provides for me. The great I am provides for me.
And all of my needs are supplied because the great I
blessings. Yeah.
Turn around.
There will be blessings on blessings. Favor. I hear y'all singing in my hands. I got. You got everything you need, babe. It's following me. Yeah.
Hey there, it's Clarita Haddon Jackson, your Destiny Coach, and I want to invite you to spend some time with me January 10th through the 13th, 2020 for the Tune Doctor Academy's first annual Cruise and Conversations. Let's cruise to the Bahamas and have some much-needed conversations between you, myself, and my friends who can enlighten, inspire, and equip you for your life's journey to purpose. So go to my website, thetunedoctoracademy.com for more information. It's important for me to keep you updated on the news, so here it is.
Hi, Clarita Haddon. It's so good to be back with you on the Blue Flame Moments radio show. It's now time for Gospel News with Bobby Parker, always letting you know the happenings inside the gospel world of today. And congratulations to national recording artist Travis Green. Yeah, he was recently awarded a gold plaque for his big hit, Intentional, with over 500,000 units sold. He received the award at his annual Engage Culture Weekend in Columbia, South Carolina, with a new album and a new single hitting radio. Congratulations to Travis Green. New music is also being set to release by William McDowell. He has a brand new live album entitled The Cry that will be available online everywhere and in stores on September 20th. Radio and industry leaders are getting ready for the launch of the GIN, the Gospel Industry Network. It's kicking off October the 16th during the GMA Dove Awards week in Nashville, Tennessee, under direction of Los Angeles, California's own Bishop Kenneth Wells. See you in Nashville. And I'm just getting back from Atlanta, Georgia. Had a chance to hang out with national recording artists on the red carpet, and congratulations to Gospel's own Yolanda Adams. She was being honored at the 2019 Black Music Honors in Atlanta, Georgia. Leandria Johnson, Jacqueline Carr, and Kelly Price paid tribute to her on the award show. Escape, Arrested Development, Freddie Jackson, and Tamia were also honored as well. And the Yolanda Adams Morning Show is launching September the 16th in Houston, Texas, and will be hitting nationwide real soon on our very own network. Hit me up on social media at facebook.com/Bobby Parker 2, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bobby Parker 720, and you can check out my radio show on the BobbyParkerRadioShow.com. And now back to my sis, Clarita Haddon Jackson, on the Blue Flame Moments radio show.
Thank you, Bobby, for keeping us updated on the gospel news. Well, my loves, it's that time again. This show was brought to you by our sponsors, Next Dimension University, who is stumping out biblical illiteracy globally, and the Tune Doctor Academy, where creatives can be empowered online 24/7. This is your Destiny Coach, Clarita Haddon Jackson, reminding you that there's greatness on the inside of you. I'm here to help you take your flame from red to blue, because that's what God has chosen me to do. Don't you ever forget it. You have the ability to shine bright and win.